Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It is the middle of the night. I know I should be asleep, but unfortunately, everybody else. Everybody else is asleep except for me. I'm still awake because this is the only time I seem to be able to do any of this kind of stuff. So it's the middle of the night. What are we doing? We tested this out last time. Somebody was asking me to put this on the workshop. I will once we complete it. It's not quite complete yet. We still need to do a couple more tests. So what did we learn? The logs are really long and the logs are really heavy. And we just need to do a little bit more work to the vessel to accommodate that. What else? And then the vehicle needs to be redesigned. The logs are extremely heavy. So, if we take... like, they go basically right to here. So the log stretches, like literally, what is that? They're either 49 or they're 50 meters. They're 50 blocks. I'll have to check. They might be a little less. But as far as I know, we could check the footage. Let's check the footage. Let's check the footage. It would be this one here. Those three there. They're anyways, they're like, okay, we can't access your computer because your computer sucks. Your hard drive is busy thinking and being stupid. See, look, it hasn't loaded it yet. Come on. Is it in the cloud? It's only that one? Oh, weird. Oh, okay, let's try this one. We made it there. Yeah, the log. So when the log got on the ship, but there is enough for at least... There, you see? That's how long it is. So it extends basically to the ammo belt. So if we're looking at this, the ammo belt is here. So it'll go basically to there. You know, maybe a couple more off of that. So we don't want to put that there. Just to give us an idea of what we have to work with the truck. We need to redesign this, but we can't make it too large because, as we can see, the log, you know, this is the back of our vehicle right here. So, I mean, you know, this essentially is what we're going to be redesigning now in this video. So let's get back to the music. And okay. Should be all of that. Let's copy it. We'll exit here. Yeah, better resolution too. I know I'm playing in window mode. I don't know why. I should really concentrate this year on making these streams way better than what they are. I've been incredibly busy. I've been working day and night basically. Trying. So we'll get there eventually. Maybe, hopefully. Alright, so this is the vehicle. Now, it can't be any longer, but it can definitely be wider. So, let's consider a few things here. The engine is not bad. The engine's actually quite decent. So, it can be wider. We could, I suppose, a different chassis. So then if we're going to use a different chassis, I pretty much already have a truck set up. So let's just, we have the truck with the heavy axle on it. I may as well use that. I like this. I'm so happy they fixed the container system, and now the containers will respawn. That is awesome. It's awesome. It's a port, right? It has that kind of things are happening while we're playing the game, you know, that little bit of dynamism, my goodness. Okay, so we have our logging chip. What I was thinking was, so we also have, there, we clear this content. This guy here. Now it is a bit long, but you see, it might, I don't know. I'm thinking it might just be too big. Okay, so let's see here. I'm just trying to think of a direction, because of course it's the middle of the night and I can't really think right now. So let's see. Middle of the night. Yes, I'll delete this twice. Now, it doesn't like, for some reason, it doesn't like this hangy part on the vehicle. Just didn't like it. So what I'm thinking is that we make it wider and we just upgrade the axle on this vehicle here. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, there we go. So what we'll do is we'll build it here and then we'll have to paste it. We'll have to take it into the smaller work area. Okay, so first thing I want to do, I really... Let's see. We need to beef up the rear axle so we can pick up the log. Step number 1. Beef up the rear axle to pick up the log. So either we just make this a double wheel, wonder if there's room. Let's see here. Can that go forward by one? The wheels could. We would have to delete this here. Oh, sounds like they might be scraping the alley finally. Okay, so we're gonna cut this wheel. Oh yeah, that's what we gotta do. We'll paste it there. And then we're gonna cut this wheel. We're going to paste it there, and then yeah, sorry, it just took me a minute there. I just had to think, like what I want, like what, what to do, Okay, so now that we have that kind of an axle, let's see if we can double it up. Now it's saying the only thing I need to move are these lights. Nice. Okay, so if we do that, now I need to figure out how much of a challenge this is going to be. That looks pretty cool. We need the heavy-duty axle because it needs to be able to pick up the log. The log is super heavy, and this thing is so small. So ideally that'll work. We still keep the... And I don't know if we need to make the front axle dual wheel also. Because I don't think we need to. All that will do is it's just going to assist us in the overall, would be in the overall handling of it. But I think that might be just a little bit excessive. We'll find out. Okay, so now that I like, because now we've the logs are going to fit. Now this is more, okay. So we need to think about how we're going to pick up this log. So if we do something like this, and then in here, it's gonna need to be a pivot. It's gonna need to be a pivot. It's not gonna work, I don't think, as anything other than a pivot. So what we can do is what? Now, of course, we're gonna have to test this thing and see if it works. I think it'll be all right, but we'll still have to test it. And then here is where we'll pick up the log. We can do this here. And that way it's fixed to the vehicle. It'll pick it up. We should be able to lift it up just a little bit off the ground, and that way hopefully it doesn't slide. And of course the front of the vehicle is going to want to lift. But that's why this pivots, right? We should be able to grab that. Right, seems like it'll work. In theory, it'll work. Now we gotta prevent this thing from moving around while we're at sea. I wonder if we just want to... All right, so that could work. That could work. All right, got the brake in there. And we need an unlock button. Ooh, 6. Oh, it's saved full. There, now I got 3,000, so if I need a little bit of fuel, which I probably will. All right, let's see how what that does to the vessel. Not much really, and we lost a bit of weight with the trailer, so I think it's gonna be okay. Won't know precisely, but the pivot works. So, I mean, we should be able to get right down on top of the log with that. And then just pick it up. In theory, that's how that's gonna go. Now, I don't think there's gonna be enough weight. Like, we won't be picking it up very, very much. Yeah, 90%. Just leave it at that. Well, I'll have to test it out, see how it goes. And then if all works, you know, maybe what we'll do, I think it'll work. I feel like it will. Let's just save it. You know, it's real simple. It's real simple. It isn't all that complicated. You might have to add some more, replace some of these blocks with weights. Just a little bit to offset that. Alright, yeah, and then what I'll do, the gun isn't quite complete. Actually, I guess, yeah, it is. Let's see. Put it on the workshop. Upload new vehicle. And then it'll, let's say, C, weapons, work in progress, trade, and space. Okay, and then I'll upload it. Alright, so when I upload the video, what I'll do is I'll put a link to this build on the workshop. Yeah, see. Let's go up and see the gun. Right, put the the monitor on. So it zooms when you press gun. I thought that was pretty cool. Radar, GPS, autopilot, all the good stuff that we want. So yeah, now what I'll do is I'll take it out, I'll test it. Like I say, I'm pretty confident this setup. It's really simple, right? It just needs to pick up the log so it doesn't get caught on the ground. Then we could use more speed. We can get the logs quicker. Yeah, so I'm going to depart, head over there, and hopefully in the next video, if this is successful, I'll be down here at the second logging camp, and we'll see what we can do about collecting logs from there. So thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. You're awesome, and I will see you all in the next video.